people. Hello, my friends. All right. Okie dokie. I've got my music going. I'm in a really good mood today. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Grow with Dezi. Welcome. If this is your first time joining me, please say hello. Let me know where you are joining from. I would most certainly appreciate it. Now, all right, I got my stuff together now. Hope you guys had a wonderful day today. Happy Monday to you. Today is Monday, right? Yeah, today is Monday. It's been a busy day, but thank God for the busy, right? Thank God for the busy. So if this is your first time joining me, please say hello. Please let me know where in the world you are joining me from. I would love to greet you by name and just talk to you a little bit. I see Corinne. I see Charisse. Hello, ladies. Thank you. This live is sponsored by the Girl Ask Me Anything community. So if you would love to be a part of a community of uplifting and motivated women who are committed to living principled, centered lives. I say a lot of things about the Girl Ask Me Anything community, but here's one thing that I know for sure. They are world-class women who win. Point blank, period. And they know that they are built for this moment right here, right now. So thank you. If you have not joined the Girl Ask Me Anything community, I would love to invite you to join us there. If you are a member of the Girl Ask Me Anything community, thank you so much for hanging with your girl. I love y'all and I appreciate you so very much. And welcome to all of the women that have just recently joined. So glad that you're here. So today I shared, this live is called Talk to Me Kindly, Part 2. And earlier today in the Girl Ask Me Anything community, I shared Part 1. And the premise of the live that, if you guys want to watch it, you got to go over to the community. The premise of it was that the power of life and death is in our tongue. And those who love will eat the fruit of it. And so when it comes to the things that we say, not only outside of ourselves and to other people, but the things that we say to ourselves, we must, and I say that very intentionally, we must watch how we speak to ourselves. We must speak kindly to ourselves. I have had a growth journey, as many of you know, and in that growth journey, specifically, as I have just been on this path of leadership development and personal growth, it has been evolving over the years. I've had the opportunity to be mentored by some of the greatest leaders. I've had the opportunity to be taught by some of the greatest leaders who are experts in their field. I mean, it gets no better than being able to learn from the leadership guru himself, Dr. John Maxwell, and love being a part of his team. And as I've been going through this growth journey, there have been things that I've learned about myself. And when it comes to speaking kindly, you don't know how often and how much we talk to ourselves. I mean, just in a day, I think what I saw that we speak anywhere from 65 to 70,000 words every single day. But the voice that we hear the most and the loudest is the one that sounds just like ours. And so when it comes to self-talk is a very, very big part of our lives. But what does self-talk have to do with leadership? What does self-talk have to do with leadership? Hello, Darren. Hello, Lindell. Did I say that right? Or is it Lindell? Mr. Fields? Thank you for joining me tonight. What does self-talk have to do with leadership? And what does self-talk have to do with being brave? Here's what I will say, and I'm not going to take up a bunch of your time tonight. But every single day, we get the opportunity to do something very intentionally that is going to help take us from our point A to point B. And if our success, or the thing that we're going for, the goal, the dream, the aspiration, whatever that is that point B. If you have a pattern of speaking to yourself in a way that does not uplift your belief in who you are. Now, I'm not talking about ego. I'm not talking about pride. I'm not talking about, all the hype stuff. What I'm talking about is speaking words of care and of love and of abundance and of courage and of bravery. Being very, very mindful of the things that we say to ourselves. So I can think of, as I've been on this growth journey, I've also been on a weight loss journey. And a part of the reason you go on a weight loss journey is because you need to lose weight, right? Or you want to release weight, as I should say. And up until that point, up until I made the decision to really be intentional about that space in my life, I would say some not so nice things to myself. And when I learned that the secret to my success is found in the things that I do daily, I really had to take a step back and say, okay, well, you know what? What are the things that I'm saying to myself on a daily basis that is not in alignment with who I say that I want to be? I want to be healthy. So what is it that I'm saying that is not in alignment with that? Where is it coming from? Important question. I don't think we ask ourselves that question enough. Where is it coming from? Where did it originate from? Is it true? And what now do I need to say in order to be kind, in order to be loving, in order to speak the things over myself that I know God thinks of me? We need to learn how to speak kindly to ourselves and to be very intentional about where those words have come from, where we believed them to be true, to create a new belief or a new truth that's in alignment with who God says that we are, and then to walk in that path. And that is found in our daily routine. That speaking self-talk, positive self-talk, and I'm not talking about the woo-woo stuff, y'all. I'm talking about things like, I am connected. I have these, if I could turn this camera around, I would show you right above, right where my camera is, where I'm looking at you right now. I will share with you the things that I remind myself of every single day, and being kind to myself. One of the things, I've got this little card that says, as I think I am. So the two most powerful words in the English language are I am. And I have a card that says, I am connected to peace, to joy, to abundance, to favor, to laughter, to wealth, to blessings right now. I am connected to God. He is my source. He created me whole, happy, and loved completely. Saying those type of words to myself is going to get me a lot further than saying, oh my gosh, you're so fat. Oh my gosh, you did that again. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with you? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Can't you learn this? Can't you do that? There's a big difference between becoming and doing. And in order for us to become, we need to start with the simple things. We need to start with the simple things, y'all. Something as simple as talking kindly to yourself. Just that simple. Hello, Caroline. Hello, Russ. Just that simple. In John's book, Today Matters, he says this. He says that you will never change your life until you change something that you do daily. Sometimes we think of those things as just the big things that we have to accomplish. But something as small as speaking kindly to yourself. When you're doing right, when things aren't so right, when you mess up, that is going to help you a lot further than anything negative you can possibly say. Because let me just remind you of something in case you didn't know. I'm your friend. I love y'all, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. When God created you, He didn't have time to make any junk. He didn't. And as a part of this global family that we are a part of, we are to uplift each other and hold each other up and see each other as we are, beautiful in God's sight. So we get to look inside and we get to ask ourselves, what is one thing that I want to change daily? And then what are the steps that I'm going to take in order to do that? So my challenge to you tonight on Monday is to speak kindly to yourself. Who can promise me that they're going to do that? Raise your hand, give me some hearts. Who can promise me that they are going to speak kindly to themselves? It's nothing complicated. Like, Desiree, what does this have to do with leadership? It has everything to do with leadership. Because we will treat people how we see others is sometimes how we see ourselves internally. And we will treat people that way. And we just got to do different. We got to do different. So my challenge to you tonight is this. Speak kindly to yourself. Ask yourself the question, where did those beliefs come from? Where did those thoughts come from? And write them down. Write them down. And then make a decision to do something daily in order to change those so that you can speak kindly to yourself. Okay? So that's all that I have for tonight. Nothing fancy, nothing fancy. It's simple, but it's not easy, but it's also very, very, very important. So I'm going to encourage you to just do it and let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the comments below. What's the one thing that you're going to say differently to yourself so that you can accomplish the goals, the dreams, and the success that you want to have? So thank you so much for joining me tonight. And I will see you again tomorrow night. All right? Thank you so much. And Girl Ask Me Anything community, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I love y'all. Have a great evening. Take care.